Hey, Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful 2023. Let's begin our year on a good note. Let's talk about health and wellness. Oftentimes, we think about health in one rigid metric. We'll say, what is my BMI? How much do I weigh? And so on. But remember, health varies throughout your life. Wellness is the vehicle of health through the changes of life. So we not only want to be healthy, but we want to be healthy and well so that we're fluid and adapting to the circumstances of life. If you're healthy in one rigid metric, that does not carry you to the next day or the next month of your life. So we want to be healthy and well. Today I'm going to talk about our skeletal muscle mass. Real simple. As you age, your body becomes more efficient at being you. It's more experienced at knowing you. So when you were, let's say, a teenager or 20 years old, this 50-pound weight was not a big deal. Then you noticed as you got older that 50-pound weight seemed to become heavier. And then you go to the 35-pound weight and you say, hey, this is okay. But over time, that 35-pound weight became as heavy as the 50-pound weight. The weight didn't change. You did. You develop some level of sarcopenia, which is a muscle loss over time. The body is deleting muscle or making muscle dormant that you are not using. Why did it do that? Because as you age, you became more efficient at being you. Whatever you do on a regular basis, you become that thing. As it said, way wu wei, the doer becomes the deed. So you've been you for so long, it's not hard being you. So your body knows how you move, how you turn, how you lift, how you sit. And what was hard at one point in your life, or what was challenging, is no longer challenging. So the body said, let me make that efficient. An example of that is if you've ever taken up any type of hobby or skill set that you're not familiar with, it's very difficult. If you have never played piano and you try to learn piano, your wrists will get tired, your fingers will get tired relatively quickly. But for a trained pianist or piano player, it's no effort. They do it effortlessly because their body is efficient at doing that task. So your body is now efficient at being you. So the reason that now 50-pound weight feels much heavier than it was, or that 35-pound weight feels like a 50-pound weight, is because you're not doing it on a regular basis. Your body has made dormant those neural pathways, those neuromuscular pathways, and those motor neuronal packaging tools. So you don't need that. So now you feel weaker. Then it ravages the whole body. Little things are hard to do. You could spring up out of that stool and go for a walk, and now you're waddling and pushing yourself up because you've lost muscle mass, or your muscle mass has gone dormant. I keep going back and forth because I don't like to use the word lost. I believe they're dormant. But what you need to do to awaken those, or take them from that dormancy to activity so that you have a more toned body and more useful muscle tone, which is, again, the front line of your immune system, is to change the skill set. Challenge the body to do unique movements with resistance of any kind, and also the velocity of movement can change in order for you to reinvigorate or awaken those dormant muscles. So we would take something as simple as a texture ball, and then we would do some of the same gestures, swinging, twirling, lifting, flexing, to get the body to awaken, and we would challenge them enough. Again, challenge them enough, but not over-fatigue, overuse, or injure your body. After you're 45 or 50 years old, you don't need to get the burn anymore. Remember the burn? They would get on the thing and they would just go, and do you feel the burn? You don't need to feel the burn anymore. You need to feel the flow. When you feel the flow, that's when the body wakes up. That's when those muscles will turn back on. When you've challenged your body to do unique movements and you have different movement strategies, the brain will then reestablish new motor neuronal pathways, new neuromuscular pathways, and you'll start to feel muscles waking up. It doesn't take a lot. Taking and practicing a shot-putting movement with resistance will begin to wake up those arm muscles that have been dormant, and that's what you see, and it's unattractive as you age. You see your body seeming to become flaccid and empty, dead areas of dead landscape of musculature and so on, hanging skin, this kinds of thing. That's not just bad aesthetically, it also is showing you that your immune system is no longer as viable and as resilient as it used to be, but we want to keep a healthy immune system. And so you're going to establish these types of movements. So I'm going to just do a few movements with a detail. I'm going to go here, there, just juggling, something like this. And that wakes it up because you're challenging your body to learn new things. A little resistance, a little movement. There you go. Then I got to think about where I am, my proprioception, how much distance I have between the two objects, how high is that? You hear about a lot of people stumbling and falling or losing their balance. This will reestablish that, right? The body is listening, it's correcting itself in flow. You have a little rhythm going on there. That's going to give you the workout you need. But this is a different kind of workout than what you did when you were younger. This workout is to invigorate again and take from dormancy the muscles that have gone dormant and rebuild that immune shield, your skeletal muscle mass, in a way that you can live a healthy life. Another benefit of doing these exercises is you're creating new motor neuronal pathways and motor neuronal packaging. That helps unravel the neural pathways in the brain, so you are less likely and less susceptible to the decay of the brain, which we call Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and dementia. You're learning new tasks. It's always good after your 45th, 50th birthday to take up a course in something that you are not familiar with, to challenge your brain and your mind in a way that brings you pleasure and not stress. You don't need stress. We want to reduce that stress to the healthy levels of stress. You want that eustress that is very healthy for you, healthy challenges. So when we do our exercise, maybe we add a rhythm and cadence to it and stick to that rhythm and cadence and try and improve that. That's going to help with the balance mechanism in the body. You're also going to feel your trunk and your abdomen wake up because it's trying to stabilize you from wobbling and so forth, things you haven't done in a while. And you will see in a very short time a great improvement in your overall health and well-being. But you got to do it. You got to get up. You got to do it. Age does not mean a death sentence for your vitality. Let us try and strive to have a nice century, just 100 years. So if you're over 40, you're over 50 or something like that, you're not going to get another 40 or 50 years, but you can make the best of the years you have coming. You can make sure you're not a burden on your loved ones. You're not worried about who's going to be taking care of you when you can't take care of yourself. You will live great and you will die fast and graceful at 100 years old. You can strive for that. So join us at mycenturyproject.com here at the Dharma Health Institute. Check out us on Dharma Media, and we have more lessons and things you can do to stay healthy and well throughout your life. Thanks a lot.